Okay, this is Robyn's episode 8 confessionals. Don't mind me. I just woke up. So I said, let me do this real quick because the bitch forgot to do it last night. Um, so episode 8. First of all, episode 7, the tribal. Emily went. So that is a hard pill to swallow because Emily's someone I wanted to work with in this game. We've met at the fortune teller a few times and we've talked about wanting to meet each other at the merge and things like that. But I feel like people were threatened by her because she has went to the fortune teller a few times, but also Emily's just a great game player in general. Would I have taken her out this early? No. Um, but I think the people who would benefit from Emily in this game, like the bigger shield, like the Wands, the Sams, and everything, um, screwed up on that one. I know Sam's not on their team, but still. Um, yeah, so that's how I feel about that elimination. And we get into this new challenge. Of course, Izzy and John is not playing because they wanted to set out for their birthday weekend, so we made sure that they sat out. Um, before that, we picked items again, and Izzy got to go to the fortune teller twice in a row. I think this is so. She hasn't told us anything, so we don't know if she has anything or not. So anyway, we go into this new challenge, and this challenge is a kind of like a more or less type of challenge, right? You have to give a prompt and we have to try to figure out where on the dial this will fall. And you get up to 4 points. It's one, two, 3 or 4 points you could earn. Um, depending on how you go on the pendulum. Right. So everyone does pretty well. I think mine was really, really hard. My prompt, so I couldn't get one. I couldn't get it. So yeah, it makes me nervous because out of 4 questions, mine was the only one I couldn't give a clue to. So we ended up the challenge doing 9 out of 16 points, which is not bad at all. Um, but it makes me nervous because if we do go to tribal, are they gonna say, "Oh, Robyn is the one who flopped the challenge"? But I also had the hardest prompt, so you know, take that as you will. Um, so we've been all socializing a little more. I feel like I've been getting a little more close to Izzy, John. Um, but there is a foursome forming, right? At least to my knowledge, at least to me. This foursome is myself, Rachel, Marcelo, and Maddie. The three original Zephyros want to stick together. I feel like we want to take down Perla. That is our main goal. But also, I made sure I told Maddie, like, although we're firing at each other, Perla, Zephyro, firing at each other, we still have to look at the people in the middle, like the Rapinos and the Ametistas, because they're sitting pretty if we're going after just one group. Um, but anyway, so we have this four. Marcella and I have talked a lot about this four and wanting it to be a thing. Are we an alliance chat or anything? No. So is this like a solidified real thing? I don't know. Again, we have not been to tribal to, draw the line to say, okay, this person's loyal to me for real, or this person is not loyal to me. So that's one of the difficult things about not going to tribal. I also say, like, I wouldn't have mind going to tribal this round because I really want to activate my power I've had since round one, and I've never been to tribal. Which puts a bigger target on this Zafiro on this tribe. Because going into like another swap or a merge situation, I definitely see us being huge targets because we haven't went to a tribal. which is not my fault. Like, bitch, do better on the challenges. I don't know what to say. Um, so that's how I'm feeling about my tribe. I don't know who I could fully trust. I'm just going along to get along right now. The game is very stagnant for me. It's very boring. I would have loved some spice to go to tribal, but we found out on tribal council night that we actually won the challenge. We got first place in the challenge, which was really good. Those team bombed, and I was like, thank you. So, I didn't have to persecute myself for like getting that one wrong for us. But also we're not going to tribal. So another target's getting bigger on my back, our back, I should say. And and it's just doesn't solidify the numbers here. You know what I mean? I don't know, but from what I gathered, Izzy's kind of like on the bottom of this tribe. I feel bad for even wanting to get Izzy out, right? But again, it's a Perla and they're gunning for us. So it's like, well, we have to take her out, but she went to the fortune teller twice, so she might have a power. Ugh, that's the thing. And I really do like Izzy. And I also hate that like women and femmes have been mostly eliminated in this game, which is like, hello, I thought this was not the real survivors. It's giving very weird, very suspicious, for real. So we figure out that we are the winners of this challenge and the losers are Perla. So they're going to their first tribal. The new Perla tribe is going to their first tribal of the season. Um, I'm nervous for my people, Tim and Ray, because I love them so much and they don't have the majority. So this could really, really suck. Um, I wish I could give Ray my power to help them in any way, but Ray ends up being a casualty over there at Perla because they're threatened so much by the Zephyros. And obviously, I do not know what was the reason they voted Ray out, but Ray was definitely like my number one, and it hurts to see them go because like I don't know. I don't know if I could trust anyone the way that I trusted Ray. Marcelo is kind of being that person now in this tribe. Yes, I'm still close to Maddie, I feel, but I don't know. I have a feeling Maddie is more close to Rachel, so I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket and just put it all in Maddie. I wouldn't mind sitting next to the final with Maddie and Marcelo. Because I know what I could bring and I know who I could win against probably. Of course, it's too early to tell because like we've just been in tribes, so it's like everybody's win equity is like the same. Okay. Um, but Marcelo is someone in this tribe I really trust. I really know him, so maybe we'll hang out later on today. Um, well, that's it for this confessional. Uh, I hope I hope us winning doesn't bring a target jar back, but it seems like it already has, and it's very upsetting because, like, I don't know, I wanted to not work with tribe alliances, right? Original tribe alliances. I wanted to come in this and try to make and form new bonds. But they're forcing my hand after voting out my bestie Ray. So I hope to get revenge for them eventually in merge or another swap. Um, but other than that, yeah, that's all I gotta say. And see you on episode 9.